Good morning. Welcome back to North Dakota Today, calling all parents of students. Today is actually International Day of Education, and the North Dakota Legislature and the Department of Public Instruction are putting a much sharper focus on family engagement as one of their strategies to improve classroom learning. One of the ways they tackle that is through the Family Engagement Incentive Grant. And luckily, we have Lacey Fredericks here this morning to tell us all about it. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for joining us. So first and foremost, tell us all about the incentive grant.
Okay, so the North Dakota Department of Public Instruction is actually doing round 2 of Family Engagement Incentive Grants. We did have one round go out about a couple months ago, and we are using our ESSER funds through the state to provide these grants to school districts to increase family engagement activities and to improve student outcomes. And so this is our round 2. It is due at the end of this month. We have up to $100,000 that we will be granting out to school districts to assist and support them in providing effective family engagement strategies to include their families, schools, and students.
Okay, and what would you say the purpose is of the North Dakota Family Engagement Cabinet? Could you explain that for our viewers this morning?
Yeah, so the Superintendent Basler's Family Engagement Cabinet started in the spring of 2019. It includes about 25 to 27 members, and the cabinet allows members from across the state to share their experiences as a parent or family in North Dakota, and it allows them to have a voice and to share their ideas on how families and schools can work together to better their students' outcomes and achievement in our North Dakota schools.
So what would you really say is the benefit of families of students really interacting and giving themselves that voice?
As we know, parents are a student's first teacher, and who knows the students better than the parents? And so we really want to give them a voice and to allow them to share their ideas, to be involved in the process that schools have with family engagement. And so we are definitely going to be supporting all schools to engage families and students and communities within their schools. And of course, the outcome is definitely to improve student achievement and also student outcomes. So a focus has really been put on family engagement at the state level with Superintendent Basler to make sure that we can assist and support schools in building those relationships and trust with families throughout the state.
So we're learning communication is key, of course, and it all begins at home. So as you mentioned, the incentive grant applications are now open. Do you want to tell us those details again of when the deadlines would be?
Yes, sure. The deadline is January 31st. We did receive already some applications, and it is open to all schools and districts throughout the state. The grants are up to $10,000. They would just have to fill out the application and submit a narrative and let us know what they are going to be doing to improve and increase family engagement within their schools. And of course, to improve student learning achievement. And as we know, family engagement is a process. And so we are definitely trying to assist schools and support them in increasing their family engagement with strategies that they would be able to improve and to have that family voice involved in their schools and in their classrooms.
Yeah, education really at the forefront for a lot of parents right now, of course, after the pandemic, and we've all gone virtual learning, and all of these types of things have really just kind of sprung about. And I'm sure a lot of folks at home are thinking, yes, my child's education is extremely important. So what would you say to parents at home watching as to why it's important for them to reach out and truly get involved with their child's education?
Yes, I think parents definitely and families need to have a voice. To be involved in the school, in the community, with their families and with the students. We here at the state level do provide a family resource toolkit and a family partnership strategy playbook, which includes strategies to deepen family partnerships. And so we invite parents to also take part in those resources that are listed on our DPI website, and also to just really be involved, not not just involved, but engaged. And so what we mean by that is that that two-way communication between the school and the families and the community, making sure that families have a voice and that they are able to assist with the meeting the outcomes of the schools, and then also with their own students, because we definitely want students to improve their outcomes and also their learning achievement.
All right, Lacey, thank you so much for that information this morning. Really quickly, is there somewhere online we can head on over to pretty quickly?
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I think we lost her there, but thank you so much for that information this morning. Again, Lacey Fredericks. All right, everybody, stick around. We have plenty more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.